And welcome back. This is Baller Scuba with more Zork. When we last left off, we put a whole bunch of stuff into the case in the living room. I put more stuff in there off screen, so pretty much all I need right now is the lantern, but I believe I have the bell with me as well. Hopefully I will not need to cheap out the game because the random number generator is not on my side this time. All right, so what we want to do this time is head down from the living room into the cellar. From the cellar, then we can go north, east, north, northeast, and then east. This will put us in the dam. No, not down. Then we want to go north, back to the dam lobby. We have been there before, even though it has a little thing. But we want to go north again to the maintenance room. This is what appears to have been the maintenance room for flood control dam number 3. Apparently this room has been ransacked recently, for most of the valuable equipment is gone. On the wall in front of you is a group of buttons colored blue, yellow, brown, and red. There are doorways to the west and south. And then there's a list of items. There is a group of tool chests here, a wrench, an object which looks like a tube of toothpaste, and a screwdriver. We're going to take all but the tube. They should allow me to do this. Indeed they do. But unfortunately the chests are so rusty and corroded that they crumble when you touch them. Apparently there was nothing inside of them. All right, before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and press red button. That'll turn the lights on, turn off the lantern as a result. Then we can press the yellow button, and that doesn't seem to do anything. But if we head south a couple times here, we can make it back to the dam. The important thing here is at the bottom. The rest we have seen before. There is a control panel here on which a large metal bolt is mounted. Directly above the bolt is a small green plastic bubble, which is glowing serenely. That does not sound good. We're going to turn the bolt with our wrench. The sluice gates open and water pours through the dam. Alrighty, things are going well then. I've done something. So I want to go west. I'm going to wait here. Time passes, and then I'm going to turn on the lantern. You're in a long room. To the north is a large lake, too deep to cross. You notice, however, that the water level appears to be dropping at a rapid rate. I was hoping that it would be down by the time I waited. Maybe I have to read that before I wait, though. Before long, it might be possible to cross to the other side from here. There is a path along the stream to the east or west, a steep pathway climbing southwest along the edge of a chasm, and a path leading into a canyon to the southeast. All right, so wait again. Now, the water level is quite low here, and you could easily cross over to the other side. Sounds good. So, let's head north. You are on what used to be a large lake, but which is now a large mud pile. There are shores to the north and south. Lying half buried in the mud is an old trunk, bulging with jewels. The lamp appears a little bit dimmer. See, that's the problem. All right, drop all but the lantern. We can just drop all this here. And honestly, I don't think I need that bell. I had it with me, though. We will head north again to Reservoir North. You are in a large cavernous room, the south of which was formerly a lake. However, with the water level lowered, there is merely a wide stream running through here. There is a slimy stairway leaving the room to the north, and there is a handheld air pump here. We're going to just keep going north. Let's go through the slimy stairway. And we have made it to the Atlantis Room. This is an ancient room, long underwater. There is an exit to the south and a staircase leading up. On the shore lies Poseidon's own crystal trident. Oh, I want that trident. And we are back to Greek mythology, even though we used Roman mythology earlier. Either way, I'm taking that damn trident. So, let's go south. And south, is there any bad side to, doing bad things to Poseidon? I can't think of any major story that has that as a thing. Actually, I can. All right, so we will take the trunk, and then we will go south, southwest, southwest again, west, south, and up. That'll put us back in the living room where we can put all treasures. If I could spell today, that would be great. In the case, which is pretty much the trunk of jewels and crystal trident. With that done, I'm going to save again. I went ahead and took the candles and the matchbook because I will be needing them. We're going to have to do a lot of inventory management as we continue on. We're back in the living room. I had more problems. Let's head east where I can go into the kitchen where we can find the brown sack smelling of hot peppers yet again. This time we're actually going to open up the sack where opening the sack reveals a lunch and a clove of garlic. I'm going to take the garlic. The garlic, of course, has mythological powers. Now we are free to pretty much go where we went before. Into the cellar, north, east, north, northeast, and north again. This is where I dropped everything. I don't think I need the brass bell, but I'm going to take everything anyway. I will take it. Now we're going to head north a couple times again, back to the Atlantis Room. There, I want to go up to the cave. This is a tiny cave with entrances west and north and a staircase leading down. I want to go north into the mirror room. You're in a large square room with tall ceilings. On the south wall is an enormous mirror which fills the entire wall. There are exits on the other 3 sides of the room. Let's just keep going. To the cold passage. This is a cold and damp corridor where a long east-west passage turns into a southward path. Go west here. To the slide room. This is a small chamber which appears to have been part of a coal mine. There's going to be a coal mine. On the south wall of the chamber, the letters granite wall are etched into the rock. To the east is a long passage, and there is a steep metal slide twisting downward. To the north is a small opening. I hate small openings. We're going to go through it, though. To the mine entrance, you are standing at the entrance of what might have been a coal mine. The shaft enters the west wall. There is another exit to the south end of the room. Let's head west into the squeaky room, technically in the coal mine probably. We are in a small room. Strange squeaky sounds may be heard coming from the passage at the north end. You may also escape to the east. I don't like the way that they phrased that at all. Of course, we're going to just follow the squeaky noise. There we can find the bat room, which of course is the source of the squeaky noise. You're in a small room which has doors only to the east and south. In the corner of the room on the ceiling is a large vampire bat who is obviously deranged and holding his nose. Probably due to the garlic. There's an exquisite jade figurine here. I'm just going to go ahead and take it then. Sounds easy enough. This time I'm going to go east. To the shaft room. This is a large room in the middle of which is a small shaft descending through the floor into darkness below. To the west and north are exits from this room. Constructed over the top of the shaft is a metal framework to which a heavy iron chain is attached. At the end of the chain is a basket. We're going to go ahead and start putting stuff in there, like the screwdriver, the matchbook, and candles in basket. The game is actually pretty smart when it comes to knowing what you want to do. Sometimes. It does get frustrating at times, but considering the time that this came out, this is actually very, very good. So all of those are now in there. Let's go north to the smelly room. This is a small nondescript room. However, from the direction of a small descending staircase, a foul odor can be detected. To the south is a narrow tunnel. I assume that coal mines smell. I don't know why, but I always have assumed that. All right, down into the gas room. This is a small room which smells strongly of coal gas. Apparently it does smell. I don't know what it smells like, though. There is a short climb up some stairs and a narrow tunnel leading east. There's a sapphire-encrusted bracelet here. I'm going to be taking that bracelet. Then we're going to go east into the coal mine. A lot of these are going to be the coal mine. Northeast. Southeast, southwest, there we go, down to the ladder top. All right, we made it through the coal mine for now. This is a small, very small room. In the corner is a rickety wooden ladder leading downward. It might be safe to descend. I don't like the way they said might. There is also a staircase leading upward. We're just going to go down again to the ladder bottom. This is a rather wide room. On one side is the bottom of a narrow wooden ladder. To the west and the south are passages leading the room. It's a very large room, but apparently nothing is in it. From here, we want to go west to the timber room. This is a long and narrow passage, which is cluttered with broken timbers. A wide passage comes from the east and turns at the west end of the room into a very narrow passageway. From the west comes a strong draft. There is a broken timber here. A broken timber. All right. What we want to do here is drop everything but the lantern for the time being. Everything is now on the ground. Apparently the clove of garlic is still good, though. All right, we're going to head east to the ladder bottom, then south, where we can find a dead end. You have come to a dead end in the mine. There is a small pile of coal here. I'm going to go ahead and take the coal. Then we can head north, up, north, east, south, north, up, and south. Notice, though, that the game kind of cheats you out here. This is kind of ultimate proof that the game doesn't always play fair. I went from the coal mine, I went right, the one after I went east, then I went south, still in the coal mine, then I went north. Suddenly I'm not in the coal mine anymore. Now I'm in the gas room. Not nice, game. Not nice at all. South here will lead me back to the shaft room where the basket was. Now I need to be kind of methodical here. We're going to take the candles and the matchbook, and then we are going to light a match. I'm being careful. I don't want to screw this up. Light a candle with the match. The candles are lit. The match has gone out. Put the candles and the coal in the basket. Notice that the screwdriver is in there as well. Lower the basket. Basket is lowered to the bottom of the shaft. There is going to be a part where you can't go where you want to go if you're loaded with inventory. So this is important. And the candle is kind of vital for this. So make sure you got that done. All right. From here, then we want to go north, down, east, northeast, southeast, southwest, down, down, and west. And this is where we dropped all of our stuff. Here we want to drop everything, which is just the matchbook and the lantern at this point. From here, though, like, you have to get rid of everything if you want to get that done. And go west, and we can't actually go through because we're light, I guess, and skinny. And here we can find the Drafty Room. This is a small drafty room in which is the bottom of a long shaft. To the south is a passageway, and to the east a very narrow passage. In the shaft can be seen a heavy iron chain. At the end of the chain is a basket. The basket contains everything that we put in it. Hooray! I have to actually take the coal, candles, and screwdriver here. If I type in take all, I'll try to take the basket, and of course they won't let me do that. It's on a heavy iron chain, so take all that. And now you can see my score. It's getting up there. I am getting up there. So once that is done, we can head south to the machine room. This is a large cold room whose sole exit is to the north. In one corner, there is a machine which is reminiscent of a clothes dryer. On its face is a switch which is labeled start. The switch does not appear to be manipulable. Manipulable? Okay. By any human hand, unless the fingers are about 1/16 by 1/4 inch. On the front of the machine is a large lid, which is closed. So we want to put the coal in the machine. Are you just going to let me do it like that? The machine isn't open. Open machine. There we go. I was about to say that they probably won't. Open the, yeah. Open the lid first. Put coal in machine now. There we go. I was hoping not to skip a step there and ended up costing myself a move. Close the lid. Then we can move switch with screwdriver because that should be skinny enough. The machine comes to life, figuratively, with a dazzling display of colored lights and bizarre noises. After a few moments, the excitement abates. All right, well, we'll see what happened in there. The lid opens, revealing a huge diamond. I do like the sound of that. So, go ahead and take the diamond. That's why we came here after all. And we're almost good to go. Go north. Put candles, diamond, and screwdriver in the basket. All right, you need to be empty in order to get this done. Go east. Take all but timber. I don't need that. I might need the rest, but I do not need the timber. Jeez. Then we can go east, up, north, east, south, north, up, and south. Back to the shaft room. There, we can raise the basket. The lamp is definitely dimmer now. Great. We will take candles and diamond. They won't let me take the diamond. All right, we'll drop the matchbook. I don't think I need that anymore. And then we can take the diamond. I knew I was going to run out of room. But with all this, it's time pretty much just to head back. West, south, east, south. I don't think I did that right. Did I? Down? Ah, it does. Slide room does lead straight to the cellar. Nice. All right, and up. And here we can put treasures in the case. Put all treasures in the case. I am not the most efficient Zork player, but I get it done eventually. And with that done, that is going to do it for this part of Zork. When we come back, I will continue on. This is actually taking longer than I thought. I actually thought I'd be done by now, but we still got probably... we've got a little bit to go. We've still got a little bit to go, but that is going to do it for this part. I have been Ballerscope. I've been joined, as always, by many, many treasures and many items that I have to drop due to inventory management. Hope you guys have enjoyed this part. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.